Hey guys, come learn population pyramids with me. Let us look at how they are interesting, how they show historical and psychological phenomena.
Comments and requests, and I will act on them. Please remember to follow Geography World channel on Instagram and Facebook using the link shown on the screen. Please remember to like, share with your friends, and subscribe. For person wishing to contact me privately, you may email me at geographyworld100@gmail.com. The link will be posted below.
What is a population pyramid, one might ask? A population pyramid is a diagram which shows the age and sex structure of a population. Let's look at the four main parts of a population pyramid. So, part one is the title of the population pyramid, and it usually shows us the name of the location that is being represented in the population pyramid as well as the year. Part two, the left side of the pyramid, which is usually the blue side, it shows the males, while the right side it shows the population distribution for females of that location. So the blue is usually for males and the pink side is for females. Part three is the horizontal axis, which basically shows us the population, and in this case here it shows us in millions. So part four, the vertical axis, that's the one in the middle going up, it shows us the age groups, and it usually goes up by 5. For some it goes up by 4, but for this particular one it goes up by 5. You might ask, what is the reason for a population pyramid? What does a population pyramid shows? Now, a population pyramid, just looking at it, it might not show you anything, but once you're able to analyze the data, it shows you several things, such as one, it shows the age, sex distribution, it shows the birth rate versus the death rate, it shows the fertility and the life expectancy for the country, as well as it shows the dependency ratio. Let us learn some terms that are associated with population pyramids. Birth rate. When we talk about the birth rate, we talk about the crude birth rate, which is the number of births per 1,000 of the population per given year. And the formula for birth rate is birth rate equal number of births over the population times 1,000. Death rate or crude death rate is the number of deaths per 1,000 of the population per given year. The formula for calculating the death rate is the death rate equals the number of deaths over the total population multiplied by 1,000. Fertility rate is the number of live births per 1,000 women of childbearing age in a given year. When we talk about childbearing age, we usually talk about persons between the ages of 15 to 44, and the government in a country, they keep track of the general fertility rate, basically determine if their population will grow, shrink, or stay the same size. Life expectancy is the average number of years that a person may expect to live. Hong Kong has the highest life expectancy, which is 85 years, while Jamaica's life expectancy is 74 years. The dependency ratio is a measure of the number of dependents aged 0 to 14 and over the age of 65 compared to the total population aged 15 to 64. So in order to get a dependency ratio, they add all the persons in the 0 to 14 and the 65 and over category as compared to the 15 to 64 category. Now, the demographic indicator gives an insight into the number of people of non-working age compared with the number of those who are in the working age or working class. Come, let's explore the different types of population pyramids. Expansive or rapid growth pyramid shows a population that have a large percent of people in the younger age group. It shows that the population has a very high fertility rate with a low life expectancy, which means that you have more persons in the childbearing age group, and you also have more persons dying young. You have a high death rate and a high birth rate, which can be, the high birth rate is indicated at the base of the pyramid, while the high death rate is the narrow top that is located at the pyramid. And then you have wide base that indicates rapid population growth. So because of how wide the base is, it shows that the population is growing rather quickly. Now, the expansive or rapid growth population pyramid is usually found in developing countries. So a lot of developing countries, they have this type of pyramid because of the high death rate as well as the high birth rate. A good example is Haiti. A constitutive population pyramid represents slow growth in a population, and it shows a decline in the birth rate, as can show in the base of the pyramid. It shows a decline in the death rate, which can be seen in the top part of the pyramid, where, for example, between 60 and 64, the bars are almost similar to those at the base. And because of this low death rate, it basically helps to create a high life expectancy for that country. It has a low fertility rate. It has average dependency ratio, and a good example of a constricted pyramid is the United States of America. A stationary population pyramid shows somewhat equal proportion of the population in each group, where all the bars seem to be on the same height or space, where the population is stable. There is a low birth and death rate. The life expectancy is high, and this is due to the low death rate, while the fertility rate is low due to the low birth rate. Dependency ratio is high, and a good example of a stationary population pyramid is Austria. Let's interpret some population pyramids. The shape. Now, the shape of the population pyramid refers to the overall slope created by the bars of the population pyramid. If it has a concave shape, it means that the population is declining rapidly with age, meaning that it has a very high death rate, as can be shown in the population pyramid here. Even steep slopes. This is a true population pyramid shape where all the slopes are basically even. And then you have a straight bar. If you have a straight bar, it means that the shortening slowly, meaning that the population death rate is slow, and the population is declining at a slow rate. If you have a convex, meaning that there's a bulge in the middle and at the top, and if you have an inverted, it means that it gets wider towards the tip, which means that the death rate is very, very low in that country. Base to height ratio. The base reflects the birth rate and the height reflects the life expectancy. So if the pyramid has a wide base with short bars going up, it represents a high birth rate in that country as well as a low life expectancy. However, if the pyramid has a narrow base and a lengthy height, it shows that the falling birth rate as well as a longer life expectancy for that country. Now, if the base is narrow and they have a very tall height, it indicates that there is a very low birth rate in that country and a very long life expectancy as well. The relative size of the 15 to 56 age group basically shows the dependency ratio. It basically tells the number of dependents compared to the number of working class persons. So the 15 to 56 would be the number of persons in the working class as compared to the rest of the population. It can also suggest the future birth rate for that country. Also look at the differences in male and females by age group. When we see shorter bars, it indicates missing males or females, and this is usually due to events such as war, migration, or childbirth. For today, guys, I hope you learned about population pyramids. Leave comments below or questions if you have any.
We are at the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and please remember to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell in order to receive more videos like these. Leave comments below suggesting topics that you would want me to present on. In the comment section below, comment the name of your school and the territory for a shout out in my next video. Until then, bye.